Hello and welcome. In that video, we are going to revise Unit 9 and 10 of Gateway to English 2. We will start with the revision of modal verbs. Okay? As you see here in the picture, we have different modal verbs, those that express ability that you can do something. So, I can speak English. Okay? He could run 10 kilometers. Now he has lost practice. So could is the past of can. We have also modals for permission, like can I help you? Could you help me? You can't go out tonight. May I go out? Could you revise with me? These are modals for permission. You ask for permission. For advice, we can use should, ought to, like you should do your homework. For obligation, it's like we must do something. People mustn't smoke in class. Or you can say we don't have to go to the party if we don't want to. So must and have to is practically the same. Okay. Possibility. We have other modal verbs for possibility, like might, may, could, and can. It's possible. It might rain today. Rachel may come or might come to the party if she feels better. It's not sure. It's possibility. Okay, the definition of deduction first. The process of using the knowledge or information you have in order to understand something or form an opinion. Okay, these we call them modals of deduction, like must, can't, may, can, and might. In the present, must, as we said, it expresses certainty, can't impossibility, and may possibility. Okay, so it's, of course, we say he must plus verb. Okay, he must earn. Can't plus verb, bare verb without to. Okay, bare infinitive. Can't go. Might rain or may rain. Okay, these are for certainty, impossibility, and possibility. For the past, we don't use only must plus verb, but we use must have plus past participle. So it is a certainty in the past. We haven't seen Bob for a long time. He must have changed his job. Certain, he must have changed his job in the past. Or Barbara can't have asked for her visa because she didn't have her passport at that time. We talk about an action that happened in the past, didn't have, and even the impossibility should be in the past. Barbara can't have asked. And the last one, possibility in the past. The Smiths weren't at home. It's in the past since we have yesterday. They maybe, but it was in the past, might have gone out for a picnic. These we call them modals of deduction. Okay, certainty, possibility, and possibility. For modals of obligation, we have must or have to. Okay, or we have ought to or should. Okay, you must respect the law. You ought to wait until Tom finishes. You shouldn't interrupt your boss. Here we can have, even it's a strong advice. It's normal, must plus the verb. Okay, it's obligation. Ought to plus verb, shouldn't plus verb. But for the past is the same thing. So we use, for must, it should be had to. Okay, had to plus bring. Like this example, you had to bring your report on time. Something happened in the past. It's an obligation in the past. You ought to, but here we have to add have plus past participle. You ought to have stopped when you felt tired. The driver should have driven. Should and ought to, we should add have. But for must and have to, the past of those two modal verbs, we say had to. Of course, for modals in the passive we add only can't be done. For example, can, I can't do something, things, that thing, I can't play football. Um, Here you can say football can't be played, for example. Um, must do, must be done. Should be done. Okay, ought to plus be done. So the modal plus be plus the past participle. For the verbs or for the modals that express the past, like I can't have done, it will be in the passive voice. Um, my homework, for example, I can't have done my homework. My homework can't have been done. Okay, had to do to become had to be done, ought to have done, ought to have been done. Let's practice. You ought to see. Here we have to put the words in brackets in the correct sentence. You, a doctor, months ago. So it's in the past. We have to say you ought to have seen a doctor a month ago. Your case is becoming serious. Said returned from London. He must. Since we're talking about the past, he must. We have to add have. Okay, have got, here it's certainty, it's deduction. Must have got his certificate in management. When Jane was a student, she must, yes, she must have walked for more than 5 kilometers a day. Ability in the past. The spread of COVID-19 can have been stopped. It's since we use the passive can, we have to add have been stopped if Asian countries had taken serious measure. As an artist, you, since it happened in the past, you should have participated in Asila's famous festival. Here are two plus have plus past participle, must have got, must have walked, but here can have. We should add be, okay, to be in the passive, past participle being stopped, and should have participated. Exercise B, we have to fill in each blank with the correct verb, okay, and we have to pay attention to the form. As the drivers get into the highway, they increase speed, so they speed up. Okay, it's in the present, so speed. Michael up whenever he meets us at weekend. So we have here cheer, cheers, it's a routine, we add only cheer with S. Sarah was late because her car broke down. Okay, stop functioning. The prices of laptops have went, gone, have gone down recently. You'd better buy one now if you don't have it yet. The price, it means go down, have gone down recently. We have recently, that's why we have to use the present perfect. Most young girls are interested in building up their bodies. C. What do the following people express? Venice must be a beautiful city since it attracts the greatest number of tourists. Here we are showing certainty. Why? Because we have must. Okay, must be. You should improve the state of your restaurant. Here we are giving advice since we have should. You'll be in my thoughts and prayer. So responding to bad news. Michael, happy news. I wish you good luck in this new mission. So responding to good news. Brazil might participate in this African football tournament. Might, it's uncertainty. Okay, it's probability. We are maybe. Okay. When I was in the army, I had to get up at dawn. This is an obligation. I had to. It's have to in the past. Okay, obligation in the past. we make it in we turn it to had to. What would you say if in the following situation? Did you switch off the light? Certainly. There are different answers here. But you should express certainty. Many people died in a crash of an Indian plane due to technical reasons. This expressed sorrow and condolence. You can say my deepest sympathy is with them. During your stay in London, someone accused your friend of stealing his novel. You can say, Sarah can't have stolen your novel. Okay, so during your stay in London, one of your guests accused your friend Sarah of stealing his novel. You can say Sarah can't have stolen your novel. So can't have because it's in the past, and the past participle of steal is stolen. Your English teacher friend was elected as a member of the city council. Responding to good news, you can say congratulations. Your friend Susan seems very happy at the end of her stay in Morocco. We don't know the reason of her happiness. Respond to this good news. You can say she can have enjoyed her stay. So modal can have, it's in the past, can have enjoyed. Okay, let's move to phrasal verbs. She is beautifully dressed. She like a princess. She is like a princess. We can say she looks like a princess. When you finish your test, make sure you write your name and your paper before you give it. So before you hand it in to the teacher. My car broke down on my way to work. So I had to take a taxi. I must give up smoking. At weekend we usually eat out in a restaurant. We have run out of sugar. We don't have sugar anymore. Peter always makes up excuses. It means invent. Look at that jacket. I think it will suit you. Why don't you try it on? It means you try it on. Okay, please calm down. Everything will be alright. Here for gender, we have vocabulary. We say gender discrimination is one of the main concerns of large number of NGOs and non-governmental organizations. The International Monetary Fund, it's an international organization that provides loans for member of countries to solve some issues. She is really a green girl. It's an idiomatic expression for someone who has no experience in life. Okay, it can lead to war between countries. It's conflict. Will you stop this noise, please? It's driving me crazy. The World Trade Organization was founded in Marrakesh in 1995. Most developing countries find it difficult to fight poverty. The objective of most NGOs is to involve people in community service, and fighting hunger is the primary objectives of FAO. Countries have to export goods to get hard currency, money. Okay, phrasal verb. I can learn this dictionary provided unless you bring it back to me. Sarah really takes after her twin sisters, means they are the same, they are similar. The flight has been put off, delayed. The police are still making their investigation to find out, to discover. I must get over this with this task. It means get over means finish. The firemen have at least managed to put out the fire. Stop it. I was doing the shopping when I ran into an old friend of mine. The mother asked her children to put away their book and come down for dinner.